Today for my client up in Spokane. It was with a well drilling company. They got about 20 users just looking to compare options. So I got them hooked up for an in-person meeting next Friday.
Yeah, so I got an appointment this morning for my roofing client up in Ohio. I called into a hotel, got a hold of the facilities manager on the first call, said they had some active leaks, some rips in their TPO. So my guys are going to go out there on Wednesday, see what we can come up with. Hopefully we get them out a proposal.
Grabbed one today from my IT client in Louisville. The guy I had spoken to a few weeks back mentioned that he was in the middle of some things, but they were looking at some support coming up, so he asked me to shoot him an email, said he'd get back to me when he had some time. Hit me back today, found some time. We're actually going to be meeting with them tomorrow. They got a few different projects they're looking at immediately, as well as some more ongoing support down the road. But it should be a really good conversation. Got about 50 to 70 users, one location, so really excited about it.
Got an appointment for my Washington, D.C. client. It's with a legal firm. He said his servers and network have been going down. It's 100 computers, 2 locations, 2 servers, and looking forward to showing them some solutions to help them avoid that in the future.
Got an appointment for my IT client in Seattle today. It's about 25 users. It's a real estate developer. Got on the phone with the VP of operations there. Said they're not really happy with their current IT provider. They're right next to us actually, so we're going to go out there on Thursday.
I got an appointment today for my IT client down in Florida. It's with a charter school. They're about 80 users. They have 24 devices per classroom. We're going to go and meet them on Wednesday. Should be a pretty good one.
Yeah, I got a good one for my client in Lincoln today. I spoke to a director of operations at an oil company. It's around 25,000 square feet. They got some active issues going on, so we're going to go out there next Wednesday. It's TPO roof.
All right, got one for my IT client in Winnipeg. It's 165 users, 20 servers. They're a manufacturing company. They're looking for more information on solving managed threats and cybersecurity.
So I got one for my Brooklyn client. It's a machine shop. I got it with the owner's son, who's the VP of business development. They haven't evaluated in a long time. They've been using the same company for a long time. He always has issues with computers not working. He has to call them a lot, so there's no proactive support going on. He's kind of annoyed of always having broken computers and having to call in all the time, so he thought it was definitely worth getting a second opinion from us. So we're meeting with him next week. Should be a good one.
I got a pretty good one for my Pennsylvania client. I spoke to the facilities manager at a big manufacturing plant. It was about 75,000 square feet. They had active issues going on. They had leaks all over the roof. They said they hadn't had anyone out there in about 2 years, so I set them up for this Thursday.
So we had a good appointment today. Let's talk about it. Matt.
Yeah, I spoke to the plant manager of about 160,000 square foot manufacturer. He was asking us about roof coating, so I kind of mentioned projects for next year, kind of just getting our foot in the door with them. And then it turns out he really was asking about our maintenance plans, so we set up about a 30-minute meeting next week on Thursday. He's going to have his maintenance manager on it as well, and then we're going to do a roof inspection afterwards.
Zeke.
I just got one in Washington, D.C., 110 users, couple servers. Unhappy with the guy he's using for server help desk, so his contract's up in 6 months, but he said he can make a move if he wants to. Then I got one in Winnipeg. It was 165 servers, 165 users, 20 servers. He was having some pain points. I'm like drawing a little bit blank right now, but got that one in person for next Friday, so happy about that.
Did you get a haircut too?
I got a haircut too.
Who's next?
For U.S. Solar Development this morning, the CEO pushed me down to the COO, gave me his number. COO called me back this morning, and he's open to looking at solar for their 100,000 square foot place.
Myles.
No appointments today. Not yet.
Not yet.
Or hats, matching hats.
I don't like doing my hair.
He copied me. So.
What are the hats?
It's a band. I was in line to buy this, and then Roger got in a different line. He said,
I had to get a shirt. It's a long story. I had mine first.
He didn't.
He copied.
Hey, he copied.
I mean, I just don't like doing my hair too, so pop a hat on, you know what I mean?
Any proposals for closed deals?
SDP got a $53,000 closed deal.
Oh!
He's following up on that.
He was sitting there waiting for him to say, any closed deals? Yeah, SDP $53,000. seen the meme of the guy who's like forehead's about to pop? So trying to say something. Sitting on that good deal. All right. Any other deals or proposals?
All around, I got a proposal out for a re-roof for $620,000.
Oh, jeez. What part of the country is that in?
Hawaii.
That's Hawaii. Yeah. One good deal gets you down to Hawaii for a sweet video.
Aren't they rev share too?
Yeah. I don't know if I talked about this, but Tecon closed the deal Friday. It was a 3,400 MRI.
I got one today for my client in Louisville. I talked to the manager of operations. They said they had some active issues going on with their roof. It's around 10,000 square feet. We're going out there next Wednesday, and it's a metal roof.
I got one for my solar client in Pennsylvania today. I actually missed the guy's call on the way to work this morning. I just couldn't get to it fast enough. I'm with my phone while driving, and I call him back when I get to work, and he immediately he's interested in solar. They have a location in Maine too, and he's interested in getting a quote and seeing some of the incentives for their headquarters in Pennsylvania. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be a really good and productive meeting, and I think it has a high chance of moving forward to the next steps.
I got a pretty good one for my Phoenix client. I reached out to an assisted living facility. I got the manager on the phone. He said they had a previous roofing contractor go out there a few months ago. They didn't have any issues then, but I reached out today and they said they have leaks all over. So I set them up for this Thursday. It's about 37,000 square feet. It should be a good one.
Got an appointment with a manufacturer in Savannah, Georgia. They manufacture across the whole country there. I'm meeting with them this Friday. It's the owner of the company. He said his phones and his internet recently went down with all the hurricanes in the area, so we're looking to go out there, see how we can help him out.
I got an appointment today for my client out in Michigan. I spoke to the plant manager of a 160,000 square foot manufacturer. Currently, he wasn't too sure if they had any active needs, but he was going to go check with his maintenance manager on that. He was curious about what our maintenance plans look like, as well as if we did roofing coatings. So we're going to be going out there next week to give him a quote on that and give him a free inspection.
All right, got my first appointment today for my new client out in Toronto. It is with an engineering firm, was pointed in the direction of their IT manager. He's handling everything in-house over there. It's about 400 end users. They have a couple locations and all cloud servers. So he's not using anybody. He said he's using internal resources there to pretty much handle everything, but he's open to a conversation to see what we could bring to the table. So he's out of town next week. We're going to meet over Teams here in a couple weeks. Should be a good conversation.